Yo, like, subscribe, hit the notifications bell so you'll be notified every time I upload. Hey, we've been on fire in NBA, man. Make sure you check the community section. I always drop plays over there, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, wherever you're watching this at. And then, like I said, drop a like. Make sure you know. Let me know I ain't doing this for nothing. All right. I'm still taking it easy. We had a successful MLB day the first day outside of my no sweat $100 bet went going down the drain. Either way it goes, yeah. So um, you got to take it easy, man. It's just plain and simple in MLB. I said I'm going to take my same approach from last year and walk my way into it. And I wasn't gonna record today, but I just went on ahead and record. I'm gonna drop some things here. I mainly like to bet on pitchers, pitching outs, strikeouts. Those are some of the most consistent stats. No matter if I'm on the books or prize picks or whatever the case may be, and just altering them things like that on the books, just trying to win the day. All right, so we just gonna get right into it. I got some bats that I want to talk about. I got some pitching that I want to talk about. Like I said, some spots carrying on from last year. That's all. That's all I'm gonna look at, because obviously you can look at opening day and it's like, damn, some guys really bringing that same stuff over from last year into this year. So first things first, you wanna have a landing page as far as like a lineups page. Okay, this is a lineup page that I look at a few of them. I've had Baseball Monster bookmark for. I'm gonna eventually go away from this, but I've had this bookmark for forever. So the what you see in yellow is verified lineups. All right. So most of the time when I'm going to do my videos late at night, none of these lineups will be verified. But we'll have like these right here that are not verified, that are not in yellow. They're projected lineups, and there might be one or two changes in them. Okay. So you can get uh, you get an idea, lefty, righties, who's going to be in the lineup, things of that nature. And weather is a big plays a big factor in baseball each and every day. Wind blowing this that way and the other. And I look at I use Kevin Wolf, been using him for forever. But at the same time, you have to do your own research when it comes to the weather and trust your own judgment when it comes to the weather. So you can go to his page right here. You can follow him on Twitter, and you can hit his he'll have a tweet right here, and then you can hit his hit the link for the World Grounds weather tweet, and then bang, he'll update this little section all day long. Everything is color coded: green, yellow, orange, and what it means is down there and stuff like that. But yeah, so interesting. Like just like for this Cubs game, like Toronto and St. Louis. Winds are blowing hard out to right at 25 miles per hour, sustained with stronger gusts. Okay, out to right, home run, shit like that. Okay, Saint Milwaukee, cold and windy. Rain should be clear by first pitch, but we've got temps in the 30s with 25 miles per hour winds blowing left to right. I expect that the wind causes some swirling chaos. All right. That's just a few things to point out right there. Okay. So let's get right into a few things, man. I want to make this really short and sweet. I looked over a lot of stuff here, and I just don't want to bring all that chitter chatter, but I still want to bring you guys the information. Okay. So, yeah, Lito. As far as strikeouts concerned, he hit this. He as prize picks, he's hit this five once last year. So versus this team, so there you have that. I do think he's gonna have a better year than he had last year. Um, I can see instances where he hit this five. I don't want to go with the. I don't want to take the 5.5 on the books right now. I'm probably just gonna pass on the books right now, but I'll give them a shot. All right, I'll give them a shot at five. All right, because I can get a push. I'll give them a shot at five here. And as far as the side in this one here, I do expect runs to be put up in this game. We got an 8.5 total here. So with that being said, I don't know. I'm not gonna pick a side in this one here. Bregman. Bregman is a guy, is a bat that I'm looking at there. Okay. Toronto Blue Jays at St. Louis Cardinals here. We just was looking at the win. We just was talking about the win. We got an over under 7.5 in the spot here. Gosman and Flaherty on the mound. I'll tell you one thing. Contreras, Goldie, and Gorman, all three of these guys have bombs off of them. Goldie is always a home run candidate. Vlad is always a home run candidate. There could be home runs with 25 miles an hour winds going out to right. There could be home runs hit in this one. Who knows? But top candidates from this game, Vlad and Vlad and Goldie. And I couldn't talk you off Contreras either, because like I said, he's got a home run versus this kid. All right. Milwaukee Brewers at Chicago Cubs here, 6.5 over under in the spot. This one has an under feel to it. Okay, we have been targeting these both of these teams. Well, Milwaukee. All right, so we have been targeting Milwaukee versus lefties, especially on the road. Milwaukee. They had open season last year. It was top three in the league in striking out versus lefties. Chicago Cubs wasn't that far behind. At home though, I don't know if they were better at home versus left-hand pitchers. I could take a look at that for the Chicago Cubs last year, and they were bottom third. So both of these teams showing the ability to strike out. Both of these pitchers are strikeouts are sitting at 6.5, and I'll tell you this right now. Assuming these pitchers, if these pitchers, I tell you, once these pitchers get struck out, if these pitchers were stretched out, if both of them were stretched out, I would take both of their strikeouts at 6.5. Atlanta Braves at Washington Nationals here, over under 8.5 in this spot. Spencer Strider's on the mound. His K proper sitting at 6.5. I like the 6.5 here. If he was stressed out, I would take the 6.5. So I haven't did the research to see how far he's stressed out at. But if you further notice, first half, full game, run line straights. Okay, money line parlays, run line straight. First half, it's all Atlanta Braves. All right, couldn't talk you off of the strikeouts for Spencer Strider. And if you're feeling froggy, he can definitely go upstairs on you on the ladder. All right. Philadelphia Phillies at Texas Rangers here. We got an over under 7.5 in this spot here. I'm looking at I'm iffy on the strikeout sitting at 5.5 for Wheeler, but I'm iffy on the side in this one as well. But I'm looking at Corey Seager. He's 5 for 11 versus Wheeler. I expect Corey Seager to have a better year this year. So you could look at Corey. I'm looking at Corey Seager for at least a hit or something in this game. So that's something you can throw to your money line. I mean your bats parlays. Okay, so your hit parlays and stuff like that. San Francisco Giants at New York Yankees. We already know the home run ball starts and ends with this New York Yankees team here. Alex Cobb, man, he's he had some unlucky spots last year, and that just about sums it up. We do know that both of these teams will strike out, and like I say, Alex Cobb, he's got a strikeout prop sitting at 4.5. If he could get in a small groove, I can see him hitting that 4.5. It's a small lean. Ooh, what the hell was that? Something just itched my back. It's a small lean, but it is what it is. All right, so leans it's always dangerous though. You catch a New York Yankees team that's pretty hot or whatever the case may be, or that can get hot at any given time. It is what it is. Gleyber Torres has 2 home runs versus him, versus Cobb, just in case you want to know. All right, so Gleyber Torres is somebody that you can look at. New York Yankees are nothing for me in that spot. Los Angeles Angels at Oakland Athletics. We got a 172 favorites here. Los Angeles Angels here. All right, so Sandoval, I think he had some success versus his team last year. Oakland Athletics running out Fuji. I call him Fuji. Or what is it? Fujinami. That's a cool ass name there. But either way it goes, Fuji. Um, it's gonna be we're gonna see. All right, because uh, you know Los Angeles Angels showed the ability to strike out. Uh, strike out last year, so we'll see. We'll see what he's got. His strikeout prop sitting at 4.5. Sandoval sitting at 5.5. I'll probably tease him down, tease Sandoval down. But either way it goes, is Los Angeles Angels are nothing for me in this spot. I mean, yeah, the Angels are nothing for me in this spot as of right now. Not official though. Um, New York Mets at Miami Marlins, a game that I didn't look too much into. We had an over under 8. I give the bats lean to New York Mets for sure. So lean bats, lean New York Mets. Cincinnati Reds at Pittsburgh Pirates at Cincinnati Reds. We got Lodolo on the mound, 8.5 over under in this spot. Small park, hitters park. You can hit some home runs out of this park here. Pittsburgh Pirates has shown the ability to strike out. So Pittsburgh, yeah, yeah. So Lodolo, his strikeout prop is sitting at 7.5, whopping 7.5. So you know, it is what it is, man. Let's see. Yep, whopping 7.5. Hmm. I don't know. I doubt. He has 10K upside. It's a possibility that he's gonna come in here, and mow their ass down. I ain't even gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? I mean, versus left-hand pitching on the road last year. This Pittsburgh Pirate team, we was targeting them a lot. You know what I'm saying? They got a decent amount of Ks in there. Uh, they was second most, worst K percentage versus lefties on the road. It just is what it is. Okay, so that 7.5 strikeout prop is in play. All right, you can tease it down if you want, whatever case may be. Detroit Tigers at Tampa Bay Rays. Here, Eflin just signed a 3 year, I think a 3 year 40 with these guys here. Tampa Bay, they paid him that money. They don't always pay people that money. We're gonna see why they paid him that money. Give me this Tampa Bay Rays, nothing for me in this spot. Pitching advantage to Tampa Bay, even the bullpen. All right, money line parlays, run line straights. Okay, Minnesota Twins at Kansas City Royals here, over under 8 in the spot. I was looking at Gray here. Looking at the 4.5 strikeouts for Gray. Couldn't talk you off of it. You can tease it down a little bit on the books. On PrizePicks, you get it at 4.5. I might want to take a stab at it. I don't know. I'll toss it in my player pool for right now, and I'll show you guys what I got at the end of the day. Baltimore Orioles at Red Sox. Chris Sale, man, he needs to stay out of foul. I'm about to say foul trouble. He needs to stay healthy, man. Either way it goes, like I said, 9.5 over under in this one. They expect runs to be put up in this one here. So man, you could probably stack up some hits or whatever the case may be. Don't know how long Sale's gonna go. I imagine they're gonna take it easy with them. So bullpen action probably be in play here. That's probably why we see a 9.5. Oh well, I mean, both of these teams can. It is what it is, man. I don't have a side in this one here. Get your bats, find you some bats and probably get you some hits or something out of this one here. Colorado Rockies at San Diego Padres, over under 8 in this spot. Urena, I came back Urena in no shape, form, or fashion this one. It's gonna be San Diego Padres money line parlays, run line straights. Not gonna mess with no strikeouts or anything and nothing in this spot here. I'm probably gonna end up taking the run line here. It's time. All right, probably gonna be official play. It's time for San Diego to get these guys. Uh, well, they should get them today. Arizona Diamondbacks at Los Angeles Dodgers here. We got Bumgarner, we had Kershaw, man. We got 7.5 over under in this spot. We got we got the old folks in this one here. I think we got a 4.5. No, we got a what's the strikeout props looking like? Yeah, yeah, yeah. 6.5 for Kershaw, 4.5 for Bumgarner. You know, I was looking at some bats here. I ain't gonna lie. Kershaw, he can go out there and whiff you. You know that. We know that. All right. So if he gets hot, he can go out there and give you, hit you. So I wouldn't take the under. I'll tell you that. I was looking at some bats here. I know I was looking at Mookie Betts. I think Mookie Betts got two home runs versus um Bumgarner, so it is what it is right there. I'm definitely looking at Mookie Betts for at least a hit, at least a hit, at least get in there, give me something, you know. I don't know what his fantasy score, maybe stolen base, something like that as well. All right. Last but not least, Cleveland Guardians at Seattle Mariners here. Savali and Gilbert on the mound here, over under 7 in this spot. Um, I want to lean towards the value here. The Cleveland side, I want to, but I got a little time. This game doesn't come on till later on. So I tell you this right here. The Cleveland wasn't striking out that much, okay, to lefties. And that's just, that just it speaks volumes within itself. So I'm leaning towards Cleveland in this spot here. Um so when I let me see. I had some bats here. Um, let's see. So yeah, Bryant. Bryant. He's going to be a top home run candidate for me and a bat candidate. One of the top bat candidates for me here. He's got 3 home runs versus Walker. Walker there. Bregman, he's in play. Mookie Betts, he's in play. Yelich and Adames teammates. Milwaukee, he's there in play. Alonzo, all right, he's in play. Let me see something. Uh, yeah, Alonzo, he's efficient. He's been efficient versus Cabrera. He's got 3 home runs versus him. Like I said, Torres, Cronenworth. He's a guy. Cronenworth. He's 4 for 4 versus this pitcher, and then Contreras, Goldie, Gorman. All these guys have a home run versus these guys. I think Contreras has 2, and then like I said, Seager. He's got good numbers. All right. So those are some bats that I'm looking at. And then, like I say, as far as those picks there, as far as those pitchers props, let me see how many picks was this. Giolito, Strider, Steele, Woodruff, Lodolo, Gray. Just chalk. At the end of the day, it's all chalk. They chalk. I ain't scared to say it. They chalk. You can get a flat 6 for Kershaw. Couldn't talk you off of that. Yeah. So it is what it is, guys. 16 minutes in the books. These as the numbers, as we gradually get more numbers and see who these teams are, my streams will be better. At the end of the day, though, take what you like, leave what you don't, and have fun. And straights, man, you got to bet straights. Okay, you got to. Peace.